Hey everyone, Avapilot here, and today we're playing Doki Doki Anomaly. This was developed by Flightyfelon Games, and you can find this over at itch.io. I'll have a link down below, you can all try it. And yeah, so it's a dating simulator involving an SCP. So let's give it a try. First recorded death associated with SCP-808 occurred once on December 18th, 1997. The victim, John Paul Review, 38, Caucasian male, was found pinned under his Dodge truck. Police on scene reported him being smushed to the neckline like an empty tube of toothpaste. Exact wording. He was also smiling ear to ear and wearing a pair of novelty-style lensed glasses. The SCP Foundation became involved later, when the local detective assigned to the case was also found dead. Dismembered by his own lawnmower, smiling broadly and wearing the same glasses. Apparently, this anomalous pair of novelty glasses, deemed SCP-8008, allows the wearer to fall in love with literally anything. With the original team of 4 researchers, I am the only survivor. Researchers Flint, Don, and Kramer were killed by an H2 pencil, a diamond necklace, and a pool noodle respectively. Because of my mental resilience, I have received Class 5 authorization to take the experiments to the next phase. In turn, I turn SCP-8008 over in my hand on the way to the testing chamber. Is this really a good decision? Probably not. Exactly. The heavy doors to SCP-173, the sculpture's enclosure, was already open when I arrived. My assistant, Dr. Singer, is already inside waiting, along with a half-dozen D-Class personnel. The D-Class inmates were all staring nervously at the anomaly. Most of them have seen firsthand what it can do. Even with all the extra personnel maintaining eye contact with the anomaly, there's always a possibility that something could go wrong. All it takes is an instant when nobody has it in their direct line of sight. Best laid plans of mice and men. Dr. Singer. What was that, sir? Huh? Nothing. Nothing. I need to focus. No time for second thoughts. Not after all the red tape I've gone through to get here. The chair I sit in is cold aluminum, disposable like everything in this room. SCP-173 is at the opposite end of the square room, far from the table I'm seated at. It's odd, knowing this vaguely peanut-shaped object could snap all our necks in an instant. Even a blink at the wrong time, and you're dead. I take a deep breath and put on SCP-8008, the novelty classes. No, doesn't that kind of seem like it's one of those codes, like calculator talk? It's supposed to be SCP boob. Maybe that's what they were going for. Oh, hello. Ooh, cheery. Hello? I check the microphone on the table to make sure it's recording. SCP-173, can you understand me? Is that a reaction? Yes, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. A compliment. Let's be nice. You have very lovely hair. I think she liked that. Are you wondering how you're understanding me? She actually responded. Can't help but wonder what the others in the room are seeing. I'll have to check the video footage afterwards. For now, I need to stay focused. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, SCP-173? Can you respond verbally so the others can confirm we're communicating? Maybe bang on the table. Huh? Uh-oh. The twisted body of one of the D-Class personnel slammed suddenly onto the table, looking up at me with wide eyes. The unfortunate man is trying to breathe through a neck turned 180 degrees. The second clatter startles me. It's just my chair hitting the ground. I stood up without realizing it. Doesn't even seem to have noticed what she did. When did I start thinking of it as a she? Did anyone see what happened? I blinked. Me too. B2964. And me. Me. And me. Everyone blinked. Everyone just happened to blink at the same time? I remind D-Class personnel that any deviation from eye contact protocol will have severe consequences. We can see that. Beyond the obvious. Right. We're running out of time. I need to get back on track. This is just going great. We already lost one D-Class. Looking at the anomaly the whole time, I slowly bend and retrieve my chair. SCP-173, are you proud of yourself? No. What do I make of that? Ah, well, that's good to know at least. The noise of the alarm beeping almost makes me jump out of my skin. Perhaps that's a good place to leave things for today. Thank you for speaking with me, SCP-173. Stand to go, my eyes watering from resisting the urge to blink. Thank you. Voice sends a shiver down my spine. I remove the glasses. Without them, the beautiful woman disappears, replaced with a concrete and rebar monstrosity looming before me. Its emotionless face seems so alien to me. I rub my eyes after spending hours reviewing the grainy footage. Nothing. No hint of the young woman I'd been conversing with. Just a sculpture and its fetus-like limbs and bulbous head standing completely still in the corner of the cell. Then the moment when it blurs and shoots towards the unfortunate D-Class. Then towards me. It stops just shy of the table I'm sitting at. I jump at the sound of D-2869's body smacking wetly on the tabletop, even through the teeny PC speakers. Cross my arms against the chill in my office. How exactly does SCP Boob produce such vivid hallucinations? If that's really what they are. Moving forward, I will ask Dr. Singer to record her perspective on the experiments, since mine is obviously compromised. It is critical to monitor any possible deterioration of my mental state. I'll also double the number of D-Class personnel in the room. As I drift off to sleep, my mind is filled with the events of the day. What? How do we play this? I don't know. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh boy. Little puzzle game here. Pretty fun though, I have to say. Woohoo! More points for me. Yee. Holy moly, it just keeps giving me more. Don't I have enough already? Can I just call it quits? Jeez Louise, just keeps going. It's okay. That's fine. I don't mind. Just keep doing this till timer runs out. I guess that's what it is. You just gotta wait for the time to run out. And everything will be all set. The following afternoon, I returned to SCP-173's holding chamber for further testing. My head feels cloudy, filled with the strange dreams I'd had last night. I remember something about notebooks. Beakers? Crates? Doesn't really matter, I decide. It was just a dream. I need to focus on the task at hand. Even a momentary lapse in concentration could kill me if I let it. Afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Singer. Thank you for agreeing to monitor my reactions. Of course, I'm here to help with anything you need. She seems overly eager today, and it doesn't mix well with my splitting headache. Probably just trying to get a promotion out of me. Or at least over my literal dead body. Taking a deep breath, I put on SCP-8008. Is SCP-173 crying? What is it? Over my right shoulder, Dr. Singer scribbles something in her notes. I tried to ignore it. Came back. Of course, we still have several experiments planned. What's wrong? Why are you crying? The expression of her face is heartbreaking. I can't begin to imagine how isolated she must feel. Is it okay if I touch your hand? Sure, that isn't planned until Experiment 5. But can't you see her crying? No, sir. It looks the same as it always does. Right, because only you have the glasses. No one else is going to notice. Scribble something else in her notes. Irritating. SCP-173 seems to be watching our exchange. She holds her hand out tentatively. Yeah, let's take the hand. Reach out and touch one SCP-173's fingers with my own. For an instant, the anomaly blurs out of vision. I can suddenly feel her hand in my own. Small, warm fingers interlock desperately with my own. A distant part of me is shocked that nobody has been murdered. Is everyone alright? The DCLAB personnel all nod, thanking their lucky stars. We will proceed with the experiment. A moment passes as I dare anyone to contradict my order. SCP-173 has never turned down a chance to kill. This must mean we are actually communicating in some way. Or the glasses are just making you hallucinate. We're going to try some word association, alright? I'm going to say a word, and you'll tell me the first word that comes to your mind. Then I'll repeat it so everyone can hear, okay? I. Home. Home, alright. Murder. Bad. Bad, it sure does do a lot of that though. That one will take some unpacking later. SCP Foundation. Ah, no response? You understand that one? What is SCP Foundation? It's where you are, I guess. Your home? No. That's not true. I am home. I watch over. Stand up without thinking, hoping to calm her down. What's it saying? Uh-oh. Get some serious going on. Nobody blink. SCP-173 seems to vibrate in and out of my vision. Everyone stay calm. Implement Protocol C Retreat Information. Just an instant. As I blink unintentionally, I see her as she really is. A monster of concrete and rebar with a hideous face of spray paint. Well, she doesn't look that bad now. Just keep the glasses on. The tabletop timer beeps. SCP-173 calms suddenly, surprised by the sudden noise. Did I do bad? I need to keep her calm while the personnel evacuate. No, you're fine. You didn't hurt anybody. The D-class are slowly filing out of the room. I need to get going too. Time to go. Take the glasses off. Yes, of course. I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Be patient until then. That was too close. After I move SCP-8008, I resolve to be more careful in the future. The sculpture's alien face seems to be watching me as the thick metal door shut tight behind us. Hearing the footage brings no new revelations. The sculpture shows no sign of the distress I'd seen. Only one acting strangely is me. Touching the creature's hand had been a clear violation of the protocols I myself had set out for the experiment. Watching myself reach out and touch SCP-173's stubby arms makes me feel physically ill. A photograph from the file of the Quebec man crushed by his own truck springs to mind. Perhaps the glasses are cognitohazardous in some way. Probably. I mean, messing with your vision. It will require more research. Uh-oh. Do more points. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. Wait, there's meat now and eyes? What the? This is weird. Ah! Stop searching! I'm getting confused. The meats all look weird too. Good lord. Getting so messed up. Oh, come on now. Oh, Jesus. Come on. I can't keep doing that. Crazy. Oh my goodness, I don't... Can you stop moving? Oh no. Stop resisting. I'm not trying to resist anything. I'm trying to play this. Jesus. I sit bolt upright in my computer chair, not in the pit of my stomach. Barely able to make it to the wastebasket before I vomit into it. The glow from my PC bathes in my room in lurid blue light. My head is throbbing. I've already stayed up far later than is advisable. Have I slept? Can't remember. I don't feel well. I found myself wanting to visit SCP-8008's containment locker. Luckily, it's a safe class anomaly and requires only minimal security. Just a combination lock and a metal door. That's nice to know. Need a drink of water. Halls are dim as I pad through them in my socks, but not vacant. Wait, so you don't go home to sleep? You slept at the office? Many researchers prefer the quiet of night to work. I nodded the bleary-eyed assistant returning from the cafeteria with a mug of hot coffee. He stares at me oddly for a moment, pausing briefly. Then he just shakes his head and continues on his way. What was that about? I just don't have the mental energy to worry about it right now. I look up after wandering for a while and find myself outside SCP-173's containment chamber. Steel doors are firmly closed for the night, interlocking like some giant insect's teeth. What am I doing here? What had I been expecting? I turned to head back to my room when suddenly, SCP-173, you came back. I spin around in shock. SCP-173 is just standing there, outside containment. This is if she's really there, if I'm not just losing my mind. What are you doing out here? She seems taken aback by my reaction. You let me out. Did? Well, you're cute. I guess I probably would let you out. You can't possibly do anything bad. Sure. What? That's all I can think to say. Oh, and please don't blink. I don't want to hurt you. Thank you for the warning. My next words die in my throat as I realize just how much danger I'm in. She smiles, seeing my panic. I've got to go, but first... She leans in towards me, her hands going to the base of my neck. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. My mouth meets hers as I let her kiss me. Oh my god. Though I'd be lying if I say I didn't enjoy it. My eyes drift closed. Uh-oh. Your eyes closing. Well, you're dead now. Feels just like in my dreams, only real. So real. Where am I? Why does this place feel so familiar? More of this stuff. Not happy about this. Stop changing around. What the? Getting all confused. Or you can click on my face. What? Here, does this make it easier? Not really. This is not making anything easy for me. What the? Now? No, not now. Nothing, none of this is making this easy. What in the... What the... I can't... SCP-8008 log, August 6th, 1998. Dr. Singer. The final researcher assigned to the initial SCP-8008 trial was found dead. Cause of death? Strangulation by SCP-173. The incident is related to the SCP-173 containment breach that led to deaths of 13 Mobile Task Force personnel. Oh. I guess that'd be the end of the game? Did we fail? As well as 3 researchers and 2 members of the janitorial staff. New core of researchers will be selected to continue research on the anomaly. Let's try again. Alright, so we're gonna be very still on this one. Let's see. My head is spinning. How am I still alive? Why do my lips taste like paint? I don't see SCP-173 anywhere, though my eyes are so watery from the struggling not to look. I reach up to rub my eyes when I realize I'm wearing SCP-8008. I snatch them on my face, not sure how they'd gotten there. Looking up again, I realize SCP-173's containment doors are wide open. Without thinking, I sprint to the nearest alarm console and slam the lever down. Immediately, the facility's alarms blare to life and bathe the room in a flashing red light. It's ear-splitting. I can still hear the heavy boots of the nearby task force personnel as they react to the breach. Their shouting reverberates off the walls, losing all meaning, reduced to angry, white noise. It strikes me that I'm just standing here in my socks holding a cognitohazardous anomaly. If they find me like this, they'll know I've been compromised. I'll be demoted to D class, or worse. I duck down a lesser-used corridor just as the shadows of the task force unit come into view. Hopefully I can skirt them long enough to get back to SCP-8008's containment locker. First scream makes me jump clear off the ground. Snap, snap, snap. The scream cuts off suddenly. Snap, snap. Another 2 die before they can even scream. They're panicking, firing at SCP-173. Am I happy about that? Sad? I'm not sure. All I can feel is terror. Crimson lights at every junction only confuse my sense of direction. Am I going the right way? Could I have been so stupid? Why hadn't I taken more precautions? I thought I was superior to the anomaly's previous victims? I run into the open. To my horror, I see SCP-173's open cell. Somehow, I'd gotten turned around. The twisted bodies of a dozen task force personnel litter the ground. I'm so sorry. I fall to my knees, my guts twisting in anxious dread. I cover my face with my hands. Be sorry, please. Well, I wouldn't be sorry if you weren't going around killing everyone. I look up to see SCP-173 standing before me. Now we can be alone together. I still have to blink at times. This isn't gonna work. Covered in blood up to her elbows and pock-marked with bullets, though she seems unfazed. In my hand, I can feel SCP-8008. This is real. Like I wanted? She kneels before me. Just like I need someone to watch over. For a long moment, she looks at me, seeming to think deeply about something. Just close your eyes, Doctor. No. Don't do it. Oh. Don't close my eyes. I Shake my head. The adrenaline in my system is overpowering, making me shake all over. She seems sad. Oh, I understand. But maybe one day, she stands slowly and walks away. I watch her go until she turns a corner, looking back once before she does. I sink to the ground, trembling. It's over. She's gone. It's over. You survived. Woo-hoo. All right, well, that was a strange, kind of like a dating simulator there for SCP-173. She was cute, but I don't know. Why would you want to test the glasses on such dangerous SCP? Why not, I don't know, use the glasses on something that won't go and try to kill you? But as always, you have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.